Hello, my lovely people. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your love and support. And to the new subscribers, thank you so much and welcome to the family. Today, you guys are back with another story time. I'm going to tell you about what happened. I think it was a few weeks back. I was traveling from here. I don't know whether I should call this a town or city, but I was traveling from here where I live to a neighboring city. So I took a public transport. I took a Khumbi, and the fare to go there is 80 rands to go and 80 rands to come back. I was actually going to see a specialist doctor. So I went to that place. So I took a combi because even the schools were closed. But what happened doesn't want to come out of my mind. I still think about it and ask myself whether I did the right thing or I should have approached it a different way. So that's why I decided to tell you this story so that you can help me and tell me whether I did the right thing or not. But guys, we listen but we don't judge. So don't judge me. As I said it, I'm not sure whether I did the right thing or not. So stay with me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the way every day goes. Every time we no control.
So I left early in the morning because I wanted to finish early day. So even there, I finished early at about 12. I was already in the combi coming back. And next to me, there was a young guy that was sitting there. He was eating nice things, chocolates, drinking juice, and some chips. And he was so friendly. And I noticed that this guy plays for another team, if you know what I mean. So, but I like them because they are friendly, they are talkative. So he was just talking. He even offered me some chocolates. And then I said, no, thank you. When it was time to pay, we contributed our money as a seed. And then those who have used combis or public transport, they know that you contribute as a seat and then you pass the money to the driver until it reaches the driver in the front. So we contributed and pay. And then the other seats at the back did the same. The money was passed to the driver to the front. When the driver was passing back the change, in our case we didn't have any change because we paid the equal amount, so we didn't need any change. The change that was being passed back from the driver was the 40 rands that was going to the back seat. So I took the money from the person in front of me. It was the 40 rands, 220 rands. When I took it, then the guy just grabbed the money from my hand and said, okay, let me pass it. I said, it's fine. And then instead of passing the whole amount, that is 40 rand, he took the other 20 rand and stashed it in his pocket and took the one and passed the one 20 rands to the back. So at the back seat, they said, hey, the money is short. They shouted and told the driver that, hey, the money is short. It's short by 20 rand. And then the guy that was helping the driver counts the money, gave them the 20 rands. So they're okay. Now, when in the front, when they were counting money in the France, they realized that the driver's money was short by 20 rands. And the driver told us that, guys, can you count? Did everyone pay the equal amount? Because the money here is short by 20 rands. And then people started asking each other, how much did you pay? How much did you pay? And then they couldn't find who didn't pay the correct amount. So the culprit sitting next to me, the guy who actually took the 20 rands, just kept quiet. He was busy on the phone, playing something on the phone. And obviously we kept quiet because we were not involved. It was the people at the back that had changed that were involved. In our city, we didn't need any change. It was him, myself, and the lady that was sitting on my far left. So I looked at him and I felt like snitching on him, but how I was also scared for my life. I didn't know how he would take it. But I knew that he saw that I saw him. I gave the money to him. He took the money and I saw him. He knew that I saw him taking the money and putting it in his pocket. The 20 rands that is short. So the driver suggested that he returns back all our money and then we start paying again. So the driver returned all our money and then they returned the change, which was 20 rands. So we started paying again. We paid, and again the money was 20 rands short. So the noise in the Khumbi, people say, hey, we did this money, who didn't pay the correct amount? I will, guys, can you please check in your bags and look for the 20 rands? And the culprits next to me just kept quiet. And I also couldn't say anything because I was scared for my life. What if when we were in town, then the guy follows me and do something to me? So I was also scared. But I could see that people are going through a lot, especially those people that were seated at the back, because the driver wants his money. When they couldn't find the 20 rands, the driver just pulled the car and stopped by the roadside in the middle of nowhere, just stopped and said, if I don't get my money, I'm taking you back to where I got you from. Or we will stop here and not go anywhere until I find my money. And stopped like that. You guys, I felt so bad and I couldn't say anything or do anything. And the people were arguing and suspecting each other, especially the ones that were sitting at the back. The culprit just kept quiet. He wasn't saying anything until the other guy said, okay, guys, instead of us sitting here till late, I will contribute the 10 rands. And then the other guy said, I'll also contribute the 10 rands. And then these two guys contributed and gave it to the driver so that we could go. So even when we were coming back, my friend didn't say a word to me. Remember, he was friendly when we were living there, but now he was so quiet. And it got me thinking. Remember, the guy was eating chocolates. drinking expensive juice. And then I thought maybe the guy, he used all the money and now he doesn't have enough money to continue. But what happened to our Ubuntu? If you don't have enough money or if you need something, you ask the person next to you. He could have asked me or the other lady to help. Instead, he decided to do this and make everyone suffer. And when I reached home, I told my daughter what had happened. And then he said, "Oh, mom, you should have told them. You should have told everyone instead of letting other people suffer like this. Mom, what you did was not right. You should have told them." And that made me feel so bad. Guys, can you please engage in the comment section? Just tell me what you would have done if you were in my shoes. Would you have told about this to the other people, to everyone else to know? Or would you have kept quiet like me? Because honestly, I was scared for my life. Just tell me in the comment section what you would have done if you're in my shoes. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You.